Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Purely Platonic Podcast. We're waving. What is going on? Today...
That was my Mexican wave.
Oh, you're Mexican waving.
Oh, is that that one, isn't it?
Yeah, what's this?
I don't know what
that's
this was.
that's not a type of wave. You're just, I don't know.
I'm sorry, that is a wave going
That's like
through
one
my
of the
body.
wobbly wind men. You know the wobbly wind men? You know the wobbly wind men? I think we should start again. This is a terrible intro.
No, I like
Start
it. Keep it
Right,
again. No,
Start
you've
again.
committed. We are committing to the wobbly man intro.
Right, you know those wobbly men?
Yes.
The tube men.
I know exactly what you mean.
Right, well there you go then.
I
Right,
know
that was what that
that's
was.
what I mean. Commit. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Right, this is
So,
good podcasting. Hello,
It is.
welcome
Bonjour.
to another episode. Today, we are going to be delving into the world of icks.
Icks.
For those of you unfamiliar with an ick, it is...
Should I get the Urban Dictionary
Get
definition?
up, the Urban Dictionary definition. We should already really
that
have it up.
itself, isn't it?
I do that quite a lot. I stumble over my words. Is that an ick? I don't know.
Meaning.
What's the Urban Dictionary
Ick
definition of
is a
ick?
slang term that conveys a feeling of disgust or aversion towards someone or something. For example, you might say, I used to like Kevin, but when I saw him in that suit, it gave me the ick. That is
that's not a very
that is
good
the
example.
Google AI meaning.
Oh, yeah, but Google AI's... Have you looked at some of the Google AI memes?
No, but
I
I
love
quite
these.
like it, you know.
No,
I'm
but
enjoying
when
it
it
because it means I
first
don't have to like
started-
scroll.
When it first started, some of the answers that Google AI was giving people were like terrible.
Oh, really?
Like terrible. Because
Oh.
basically, I think Google like bought all of Reddit, ironically, like all the Reddit content.
Right.
Obviously, some Reddit users just chat beans. They chat waffle.
Mm.
And so Google doesn't know what's true and what's not
of
true. It's
course it
just an
doesn't.
AI.
Yeah.
So it's literally, it was telling people, if you Googled how many stones should I eat, it would be like 1 stone per day is recommended. Like
Oh
Google
my
AI would tell
God.
people, there's
Oh
loads of
no.
examples out there.
Oh no.
Yeah, not great. But
Okay, so Urban Dictionary.
Urban Dictionary itself, go on.
Something someone does that is an instant turn off for you, making you instantly hate the idea of being with them romantically.
There we go. That
That is it.
So we've come up with a list of our own icks, just 6 icks each, which is quite difficult to say. 6 icks each. But we also have I found this list online where this person has written a blog post listing 52 different icks.
This is good content, my
is-
friend.
I've
This
done-
is good content, my friend.
I turn up.
You turn up
I do my
prepared.
research. I do my research. I put everything on the line for this podcast.
Well, I like it. I
put
like
it
it,
all out
son.
there.
You're doing a good job.
And that is why I should be your business partner.
And you know what?
Hold on. Why am I being Lord Sugar but wanting to be someone?
fired.
Yeah, I don't know. The impression fell down.
It's
all right?
okay.
But we've got some icks.
That's an ick.
Kick us off. In fact, no, I will kick us off because
Go on.
there's an ick happening right now,
Apparently there is.
which I've spoken about. It's my
I
first one,
disagree, but
and that is drinks in the wrong receptacle. I am having here Coke Zero in a glass.
and I am having Coke Zero in a mug.
Glass is perfectly acceptable.
I
Mug
find
for
it-
Coke for Coca-Cola.
You know what? No, but we were talking about this before the episode started. I find it extremely exciting drinking drinks out of the wrong receptacle. So right now, this is making my
it's
heart
troubling.
happy.
It's very
giving me
troubling.
a severe boost of serotonin drinking this Coke out of a mug. I'll tell you what's even better: wine out of a mug.
Wine
Oh my
in a
God.
mug.
Oh my
No,
God.
you're having a laugh.
It's so exciting. It's so exciting
bin.
knowing that my brain is going, coffee. And then when I put it to my leaps, I get the sweet, sweet taste of Coca-Cola. Not sponsored. Anyway.
Not sponsored. I bloody wish. No.
Could you imagine if we were sponsored by Coke?
I
Coca-Cola.
I
not
can't
cocaine.
imagine. Actually, I can't imagine. But that is not how Mr. Coca-Cola intended it.
How do you know? Have you asked him? Have you phoned up the good fellow and said, "Good sir, did you intend for our drink to
No.
be drunk out of a mug?" And has he said no? I don't think so.
When I put it to my lips. That is-
Because in my head I was going, the sweet, sweet taste. So I went, the leaps.
Yeah, it's wrong. It's all kinds of wrong.
I love it.
And it's a big turn off. Big ick. Don't like it.
Well, it's a good
Can't
job I'm
sti-
not trying to shag you, good sir.
It really is. The only time it's acceptable
When?
is during a anything but cups party. Have you ever been to one of those?
No. I thought you were going to say, like, during a full moon, and I was going to call you an absolute wanker.
What's a full moon? I don't even know what that is. What is that?
A full moon? Are you okay?
What did you say? What did you say? Did you say full moon? When it's a full moon? What? When it's a full
During
moon?
a full moon. As in, when the moon is full.
I thought you meant it's a type of drink. Hold on, what's going on? I feel like I'm broken. Did you say... Like, is there a drink called full moon?
I thought you said it's only acceptable during a no cups party. I thought you were gonna say during a full moon, and then you turn around and go, "What's a full moon?"
What's happening?
And I actually thought you'd gone insane, not knowing what a full moon was.
What's
And now I'm crying.
I thought you were correcting me. I thought you were saying, no, not during a no cups party, during a full moon. But then I was like, no, you can't be.
What's a full moon?
Yeah, I thought you were saying, like, there's a drink called full moon, which you have to drink out of something that's not a cup. I don't know what was happening.
Oh my god. No, I've never been to a no cups party in answer to your question. But it sounds like an
And
amazing
yes,
idea.
I know what a full moon is in answer
Good.
to yours.
Oh my
Right,
lord.
sorry, we went mad for a second there. You've
That
never been to a
was-
no cups party?
No, and I really want to go now.
I have. We had one. Again, I'm always talking about my first year of uni flatmates. We had a no cups
back
party.
again.
So I was drinking, I think it was like Stella or something
Okay.
cheap, out of a pan the whole night. And so every drink I had,
Fucking hell,
I had out of a
wow.
pan. The person who chose a sieve didn't have much to drink. They didn't get very drunk. But dad jokes.
That was a cheap
Yeah.
joke. That was a
But
cheap
yeah,
joke.
it's a good idea. It's a good idea. I think that's the only time it's acceptable is when it's a novelty, when you're doing it
Hey,
for
this
fun.
for me is a novelty. It's
No,
exciting.
but you drink wine out of a mug every night by the sound of it.
No, I don't.
You are an alcoholic. That's an ick. That's my first one. Hit me
Okay.
with your first one. Go
My
for it.
first one is men who wear those really skinny jeans and then loafers with no socks. And the jeans are like too short. They are too short. And then they wear loafers with no socks. Absolute ick. It's
That's
disgusting.
very specific. I
But
don't
it
even
is
really know what a
disgusting.
loafer
Let me
is.
try and find a picture.
What's a loafer? Is that just a
It's
shoe?
a type of shoe.
Okay.
I think loafer is the correct word. Jeans and loafer.
See, I thought loafer was just like slang for any type of shoe. I thought it was just
No.
like your
Oh,
loafers,
ooh,
you know?
like, ooh.
Like your barnet is your haircut, you know? I thought it's not a specific type of haircut.
No, it is a specific type of shoe. Like that. Disgusting.
Yeah,
That's
alright.
not even bad. That's not even like a bad
Yeah,
photo.
yeah, okay.
But it's that kind
Is
of
that
concept.
a loafer? Is that specifically a loafer? There's a picture on
yes.
screen of a loafer in case anyone is interested.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a
Yeah, like this
certain type of shoe.
specific type of, like, it's disgusting.
Well,
no
he's
socks.
having a good time. He's having a good time. He looks
Sure.
happy doing
But
that.
the look of that makes me go, I would rather shrivel up and die than have sex with you. You know?
Okay,
Because that's like
okay.
the concept that we're going for here.
Yeah. Is it? Okay, I didn't realise that. I thought we were
Well-
just doing more things that we don't like about people. I thought that was the concept.
But
Is
the
it-
concept is like it puts you off being with them romantically.
Yeah, okay.
Or sexually, in my case, given that I've just put it
Yeah,
in a
yeah.
box
I
there.
thought it was more romantic, but okay. Yeah,
It's just big ick. It's typically like posh boy aesthetic.
it's
and I hate
Northern
it.
Quarter in Manchester aesthetic. I think you see that sort of thing in Northern Quarter. You see a lot of things in Northern
You
Quarter
do
in
see a lot
Manchester.
of things in Northern Quarter.
Some,
I feel like
must
it's
say,
unfair
very,
to the
very
Northern Quarter
stylish. No, I'm a big fan of the
to
Northern Quarter. Don't
you
get me
know.
wrong. I love Manchester. I live there. I love it, and I love the Northern Quarter.
Like this guy.
But you get
This
some,
guy.
you get some interesting
he's doing
outfits.
so
is all I'm
well.
gonna say.
He's got like a crisp white shirt, sunglasses, black jeans,
Let's see.
looking good. And then you look at his feet, and it makes you want to throw up. Do you know what I mean? It's that. It's the kind of, you are such a pretentious prick that you can't put socks on your feet
Yeah.
and wear normal shoes.
Okay,
Come
so
on.
one of my icks is less specific than that, but
Okay.
it's wearing shoes with no socks.
Yeah.
So
Again,
we're on
doing
similar
really,
vibes.
really well. Shoes make you feel
He gets,
sick.
yeah. Oh, perfect. He's got a great outfit. Great outfit.
Great,
you go down.
Ooh, one of those. You know,
You hit
it's
the
one of them.
ankles. There's all sorts of wrong going on.
All sorts of wrong going on.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
So already we're kind of in agreement
We're in
on
agreement.
one thing.
We're in agreement.
Shoes with no socks.
with
But
no
I'll
socks.
extend that. I will
Go on.
raise you
Go on.
a shoes
Raise
with
me
no
one.
socks, and I will throw my hat into the ring and say, bare feet in general. Put your stinky feet away, good sir, in any situation. Indoors. If you're not at the beach, if you're not at a pool, park just about acceptable. But if you're indoors at all, get something on those stinky feet because I cannot do that.
You see, for me, so kind of leading on from the bare feet with shoes thing, I wear bare feet normally with my slippers, and people find that disgusting. I'm sorry, I just hiccuped. I was anyway. People find that gross. I don't give a shit. The feeling of walking around in just socks in my own house makes me feel unwell. I don't like it.
Really?
Yeah, I really don't like it. I have to have slippers on.
No.
Like, my slippers are literally down there because I came into this room wearing slippers and then took them off to film this.
I think if you're on your own, that's different because you're on your own and that's fine. You
But
do whatever
I'd
you want.
rather wear slippers than bare feet. Like, I don't like being barefoot either.
I think
It's like
I would,
a feeling
yeah,
thing.
I would rather wear slippers. I'm not talking about. I don't
I
think a
it's actually
slipper
an
is a
autistic
normal
thing,
type
if I'm
of
honest,
shoe.
but that's okay.
I don't think a slipper is a normal type of shoe.
No.
It's a at
But
home.
bare feet for me, like, as an actor, we had to have bare feet, like, constantly in drama school.
Oh no, I couldn't go to drama school for that
Constantly.
reason. I couldn't go
We
to
had
drama
to.
school for that reason.
It was gross. I hated it. It was awful.
Oh, on like a dance room
Yes.
floor.
Sticky. You could see, like, the sweat marks of people's feet on the floor as you were walking past.
No, I
Gross.
actually can't. I actually
Gross.
can't deal with it.
Gross. Hate it.
Can't deal with it.
Yeah. But it's one of those things where it's like, I have to deal with it. So I can't have it as an ick. But I do totally understand the ick. I totally get it. Totally get
Troubling. It troubles me. Troubles me
it.
deeply.
Loafers. Not loafers. I didn't mean loafers. We should be talking about loafers.
You just said the word loafers. Leaps.
Sliders. Leaps. My leaps.
That's an ick. Saying lips as leaps.
I meant sliders. Again, sliders outside of the house. Get out.
I think,
out.
yeah.
Wearing sliders as a normal shoe.
Yeah,
Get
again,
out.
only acceptable at the spa or at the gym.
Yeah.
If you're wearing them out in public.
At the gym.
Socks and sliders. I mean, like
Like a sauna.
yeah, like a sauna
Okay,
kind of
got it.
situation.
Cool.
Yeah. Not in
Acceptable.
the gym.
I
Not,
was like,
not while exercising.
squatting in your sliders.
yeah, no. That's an ick. If you're wearing them while
Big
you're
ick.
exercising.
Ooh, gross.
But just outside
yeah,
in general.
gross. The thought of
Socks and sliders.
makes me feel sick.
Yes. Okay.
Makes me feel
We
sick.
are.
We are in
We're
agreement
on-
here.
we're on a level. You and me have always been.
Unagi. Yeah, we get it. Cool,
Yeah,
cool.
great. Okay, I need to check my list.
Get your list out,
my
boy.
list, because
Your least.
because I can't remember the next one. Oh. Okay. Okay.
The big O.
Here's where we disagree.
It's an acting thing. I'm not talking about orgasms. Sorry, just wanted to clarify.
What?
I just went the big O and then went to normal people that means orgasm. I don't mean
Does it?
orgasms.
Does it? The big O.
As
Is
in
that-
like an O is an orgasm. Yeah.
What? I didn't know that. Is that a phrase?
Yeah.
The big O, or
Well,
just
not the big O.
just
no,
an
just
O?
O. So I went the big O, and then I was like, "Oh shit, people are gonna think I've dug myself. I'm it."
I've never heard of that. Is that a TikTok thing?
An O. Yeah, maybe. It's more of like a text post thing of like, ooh.
Oh, I've not heard of that. Not heard of
Anyway, but it's an acting thing. Is the big O in Shakespeare?
The reason
That's
I
what
was saying
referencing.
here
Move
is
on.
where we disagree. We are going to part ways here. We're not going to be on the same wavelength.
Goodbye, my
Because you
lover.
do this.
Goodbye, my friend. Go on.
You do this.
Yeah, I'm parting.
Guess what it is? You do it quite a lot.
Is it
And you-
singing mid
No,
sentence?
well, that is... It's not an ick, but I don't like it.
I do it. Oh, have we talked about it before? Chewing gum.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've talked about it before. Chewing gum.
Chewing gum.
I love chewing gum. And
Yeah.
it's not an ick for me at all. Like, Rob carries chewing gum around 100% of the time. If I need a piece of chewing gum, I go, Rob, please can I have a piece of chewing gum?
No.
And he will be able to.
No. Again, troubles me deeply.
Okay.
Doing that loudly.
Chewing gum with your mouth open, bit gross. I get
No,
it.
but you talk while chewing gum. Unless you're completely
But you're not
silent.
actively chewing whilst you're talking. So, like, what was I doing the other day? I was at the gym and had gum in my mouth because I like having gum in my mouth when I'm exercising. I know it's dangerous. Fight me.
Footballers do it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But when I'm doing the exercise, I'm not actively chewing. I've got it under my tongue or like at the side of in my cheek or
That's what I
roof of
don't
my
like.
mouth or
That's what I
whatever.
don't like because you'll stop chewing, you'll talk or you'll laugh or something, and I'll see it in there, a little thing. I'll see it in your mouth, and I want to kill you.
Oh.
It troubles me because it's
Did
in
it
there
really?
and it's bouncing around. I can see it. Sometimes you move it with your tongue. It's like
Yeah.
you have got a bit of rubber essentially
Yeah.
in your mouth, which you don't intend on eating. You're going to spit it out anyway, so spit it out now.
Spit it out.
Can't stand it.
But like at school, for example, obviously you weren't allowed gum, but I would have gum and keep it under my tongue in lessons, and I would have the same piece of gum all day.
Oh,
and can still
rank.
do that.
Absolutely rank.
I can do it less. I get to a point where I'm like, I can afford gum. Why am I putting up with this non-tasting piece of plastic in my mouth?
It's gone. The taste goes within seconds.
Not within seconds.
For me, it goes within seconds.
I can last with a piece of gum for longer than the average human, though, I think.
If I gave you...
Yeah.
If for some reason you were chewing gum for like an hour, let's say, and let's say you took it out for whatever reason, I don't know why you would do this, and I swapped that with a bit of blue tack.
Yeah. I wouldn't notice.
Exactly. That's horrible.
But you know how you say you take it out for whatever reason? Like, there's been times, me and my dad both do this, where we take out our gum if we're eating.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
Put it on the side of our plate, eat,
No.
and then put it back in again.
You're rank. You're actually horrible.
It's not on a regular basis, but I have been known to do that, and I get it from my dad. You're welcome.
Honestly, you're this close to a strike. You're this close to a strike on the podcast.
Sorry. You've never seen... I don't do it in front of you, though. And actually, have I chewed gum when we've been together after knowing that you don't like it?
To give you credit,
I have not.
No, you have not.
So I'm free of that strike,
thank
good
you.
sir.
Thank you for that.
Ha 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 ha.
Thank you for not chewing a bit of plastic in front of me. Is that what you want me to say?
Yeah. I tell you when I chew gum the most, though, is in the car. I chew it in the car.
Just as long as you don't do it in front of me, I'm all right.
Okay, I'll accept it.
We disagree there. That's fine.
Agree to disagree. Oh, I've just opened my phone to a picture of a man in loafers. Right, my next one.
You shouldn't have said it as your background, Abby, then. I kept telling you.
Sorry. We're going to disagree on my next one as well.
I love this. Beef. Let's instigate the argument of the first time we tried to record Room 101.
Oh my God, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Did we actually publish that episode? I don't think we did.
No, we never did.
Maybe we should put it on Patreon.
I still have the footage.
On Patreon.
Yeah.
We didn't fall out. That's excessive. But we disagreed for the entire episode, and then went, actually, we probably shouldn't put this on the internet.
It got to the point where I was stood up. It was in this room.
Yeah.
I was stood up here with my hands on my knees, going, I don't think we can release this episode, because it got so heated. That it wasn't fun anymore.
Like really insignificant things.
Yeah.
I think we were having an argument about movie musicals of all things.
Yes.
But it did get to the point where we were like, we are so much in disagreement here that actually people are going to question whether we actually like each other.
Past the point of entertaining.
It's not a platonic friendship anymore.
Territory.
It's like fucking frenemies.
Literally. Let's instigate it again. What's your next one? Hit me.
Drinking milk on its own. And I know you do this, so I know that's why.
Not as much nowadays.
If someone goes like, oh, would you like a drink? Or like, oh, I'm going to get a drink. And then they open the fridge and actually fucking pour some cow juice into a cup and put that to their
leaps.
Their leaps. And like the residue of the milk on the glass. Oh my, like everything about it makes me feel ill.
What about milkshakes?
Milkshakes I can get on board with.
Right.
Because
hold
they're
on.
a
They're
sweet
the same thing.
No, that's like saying ice cream is the same. That, because it is the same.
Is it though?
Yeah.
Milkshake's literally a
Ice
drink
cream,
that's got milk in it.
Yeah, but milkshakes are basically just like soggy ice creams. Like saying that ice is hard water. Milkshakes are soggy ice creams.
All right.
And I like ice cream.
So it's the flavour that makes it okay.
Yeah. But it's also like milkshakes aren't just like you pour milk in, you froth it up, you fizz it,
I've never really had a milkshake,
I meant sieve it, but like, you know.
You frizz it.
You frizz it. You know what I mean? You get one of them frothers and you go brrrr. It's thickened. It's not just like milk. It's a thickened consistency.
I love a glass of milk.
I fucking hate. I would never.
Oh, on a hot day, there's nothing quite like a cold glass with ice in. Something I'll put ice in it.
That's weird. See, hot milk, I can kind of understand a little bit more. Would never do it myself. And if I saw someone doing it, I'd be like, get out of my house.
Are you for? I think hot milk is like, are you
Drinking milk is are you for?
No, it's
you know
not.
When you're in school and it's like, oh, it's milk time. That's what it feels like.
When did that ever happen? What? When did that ever happen?
At break time, when you were little in school, you would be given a carton of milk and an apple.
No, you would not.
You
Not at my
would.
school. I've never heard of that.
Yeah, they would come around with a tray of fucking milk cartons, and they were green, and square.
This was
And you had a
just
little
your
straw.
school.
No, it
probably
wasn't,
lots
I
of
promise.
schools, just not mine. But I've never heard of that
No,
before.
it was milk time. And you had to
Did you have nap time?
No.
Okay, so
No, we didn't
clearly
have...
different education systems going on here. We had nap time.
Oh, I wish...
think in just reception.
I went nap time in adult life.
But I never napped. This is a vivid childhood memory of mine
Oh, and you
of
just
having
fucking
nap
sat there.
time and just being like, literally what is going on?
Oh, I don't-
Am I surrounded by babies? Like
Oh.
I was 4 probably, or maybe younger than that.
like your first year of school.
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
I think it might even have been not even first year of school, just like nursery.
Nursery.
But just being sat there like, I don't get what's going on here. I was quite a skeptical child. And I was skeptical
You're a skeptical adult.
of the nap system. I was very skeptical of it. I didn't understand it. But no, we never had milk time.
Yeah.
No.
And you had to like get your parents to write in if you didn't want milk. And I was like a not having milk kind of person.
Really?
Even from like I would never ever just drink milk.
Wow.
Absolutely hate it. The only milk consumption I have is in cups of tea and bowls of cereal. That's it.
When there's milk left at the end of a bowl of cereal, are you tipping it?
Yes, but because I force myself to, because I know that drinking milk, like obviously veganism not included, but drinking milk is a really, really important thing, especially for a woman. To get calcium for a woman is really, really, it's really, really important.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And so I force myself to do it. And when it's typically I have like obviously like sweeter cereal, so it is sweet milk. It doesn't
Sometimes
taste
it's gone
like milk.
chocolatey if you've got chocolate cereal. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Chocolate milk in general, is that okay? I'm trying to understand your milk rules here.
Chocolate milk is better, but again, are you 5? Like, why are you stood there drinking chocolate fucking milk?
Yeah.
As a guilty pleasure, I can kind of get on board. Like, if you
I
get
think
one of them,
like
if you get like a
Christmas,
yazoo or whatever, like, fair enough.
But if you're getting that in a meal deal, that's an ick.
That's odd.
That's
like,
it.
why are you drinking
If
that?
you're having chocolate milk, because they're in the meal deal,
Yeah.
I see them in
Yeah.
supermarkets.
Drinking
and
it on a regular basis.
I've
like,
seen grown men in skinny jeans and loafers with no socks buying chocolate milk in a meal deal, having it with a sandwich happily.
having your wrap and a bloody yazoo.
And pretending
What?
that you're normal.
Worse, strawberry one. You are 4.
Strawberry flavoured things in general are not my vibe, but strawberry milk especially I can kind of that's horrible.
Not normal.
Anyway,
Yeah.
milk.
So yeah, drinking milk.
I have it sometimes, not on a regular basis by any means, but I've enjoyed it in the past, and I'll enjoy it again in the future.
Would never.
Anyway,
Disgusting.
milk chat over.
And now I need to ask Rob if he drinks milk.
Yeah, ask him. Honestly, I'd be so interested.
Yeah.
I feel like he might. What's that?
I don't know. I just looked down and was like, there's something on my shirt.
It's
I think
milk.
It's milk. Ah, I think it's just fluff, if I'm honest with you.
I'm going to continue the drink line of thinking because again, this is kind of about, I've seen people buying chocolate milk in meal deals. Grown adults drinking children's drinks I've thrown in there.
Okay, what would you consider a children's drink?
Well, I have included them on my
Please
notes app.
do. How many
Prime.
Yeah.
Prime is a child's drink. And I've seen
Prime in general, isn't it?
Prime in
get
general
over
is an
yourself.
ick. Thank
drink
you
a
so
fucking
much.
Red Bull. Like, I'm
Thank
sorry.
you so much.
Drink a Red Bull. Get over
Capri
yourself.
Sun.
Now, there is where I disagree with you because I love a Capri Sun. But again, similar to the chocolate milk thing, it's like a treat. It's one of those things where you go, oh, I feel a bit cheeky. I'm going to have a Capri Sun because it's not a normal thing to consume as an adult.
Okay, I'm pushing it with Capri Sun.
Because I do love a Capri Sun.
You know what?
But
If you wanna
seeing
drink, that's
someone
okay.
drink it, I do agree.
I think, honestly,
it's like,
my
why
ick
are you
is
drinking a Capri Sun?
just people drinking Prime.
Prime. Just Prime in general.
Prime in general is an ick.
Is an ick.
It's the ickiest ick.
Ick.
Like if you're older
It's a
than
teenage-
14,
This is it. It's a
if
teenager.
you're older than 14 and
like,
drinking Prime, then just get
Get
life.
out. Get
life.
out.
Yeah, sorry.
It's
if you're-
not normal.
Sorry if you're one of those people.
I'm not.
I've had it. I've had. Have you had?
No,
Prime?
I've never had it.
I've had it
I
only because I
refuse
bought
to,
it for a
like-
video,
Have
had the
you?
bottles,
'Cause
needed
is
them
it-
empty,
okay.
and was like, may as well.
Is it an
literally couldn't
energy
drink it.
drink?
So there are energy
what
ones.
is it?
I'm ashamed that I know this
Or
much
is it
about
just a fucking fruit juice?
Well, hear me out. There's energy ones,
Right.
that I think are in cans.
Yeah.
Then there's bottle ones,
Right.
which
I've
are
seen
just like
those.
hydration drinks. Which I'm sorry, what drink isn't a
Buy
hydration drink?
Water.
Yeah.
Hell, like even an Oasis. I love an Oasis.
Oh, an Oasis. I said maybe.
I set you up for that one.
Yeah.
I set you up.
Love-
I literally
love an Oasis.
teed up that ball and went.
What
off you pop.
Oasis are you going for? Citrus Punch or the berry one?
Citrus punch.
Yes,
the
thank
orange
you.
one.
Thank you.
Love it.
Yeah. Yes,
Love
thank
it.
you.
The problem I have with Oasis is that it's so nice and so hydraty. It literally takes me 3 seconds to drink. I wish they were bigger.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wish they were
I
bigger.
saw a big Oasis the other day. Like a full 2-litre Oasis.
Get in my
I
belly.
could not believe what I was
Get in
seeing.
my belly.
Because you never see it.
No.
You never see
No.
it.
Not like Vimto, because you get big Vimtos.
Yeah,
I love
yeah.
Vimto as well. Oh my god.
Yeah, big Oasis.
I love Vimto.
Love that. If you're not in the... Maybe Oasis is just a UK thing. But it's the greatest
Oh,
fruit
I've never thought
drink.
about that. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Fantastic. Anyway, that is my ick.
Yeah, Prime. Hate it.
Prime.
I agree.
Shall I hit you with another?
Go on.
Mine is... I've put a few things in one category. The category is public transport etiquette.
Okay. Good category.
I've actually spelled etiquette wrong, so I've put etiquette.
Ick. I'm joking.
But it's just for me, the
Go on.
notes.
It's cool.
Public transport etiquette. So I've got feet on seats on public transport, putting your feet on a seat opposite you.
Yeah, on the seat opposite you, I get.
Get you-
Sometimes, like on a train, I can understand if it's really empty. I can understand turning and putting your feet out next on the seat next to you. I can
Iffy.
understand
Grey
that. If
area.
it's like a
Grey
really empty
area.
train, obviously, and no one's looking for the seat, because that is an ick. Like, get your feet off that
Yeah.
seat. Disgusting.
Grey area, but I'll give it to you.
Okay.
No headphones is the next one. That's a big one for me. No,
What if someone has no headphones?
no, playing something out without headphones.
Ick. Get out.
I
Just get off this train
It
right
might
now.
actually be the worst thing that a person can do that isn't a crime. You know what I mean? It's the worst legal thing
It is
that you
up
can
there,
do.
as in, like, why?
It should be illegal. I actually think it should be illegal. People just happily watching TikTok on full volume,
No.
scrolling through on a bus. What are you
No.
doing? Are you a human being?
Get out.
Are you
Get
actually
out.
a human being? And you're willingly doing that to other
I
people.
agree. I'm enjoying this. We're
Yeah,
agreeing on all of
I
our
know.
icks. I like it.
Now, I'm sorry, if someone... this might be being played without headphones on public transport. 'cause
Turn it off. This
I've
person is a heinous
Yes.
person, and they deserve... I'm joking.
Because I've seen people playing podcasts out on their
Yeah,
phone without
why?
headphones.
If you don't have headphones, I'll tell you what to do. Read a fucking book.
Get some.
Get some. I love how you have the prop on hand.
Well, the reason these are out, this
Go
is a
on.
new purchase.
Are they... Oh, I was going to say they're AirPods, but you don't have an Apple.
They're not AirPods.
They
They
look
are-
like AirPods.
They look identical to AirPods. I don't have an Apple. I mean, you could still use AirPods. They're just Bluetooth.
Can I add
But
another ick? Not having an Apple phone. Sorry. That is an ick for me.
I
Get
actually think
out.
having an iPhone isn't it, Nick?
Yeah, but we've always been in the opposite camp, so we kind of like if you're in one camp, if you're in the Android camp, you automatically hate Apple users, but if you're in the Apple camp, you automatically hate Android users.
I just think if
It's
you're
like,
if you're an iPhone user, no hate to you. They're great phones, right? And I'm not going to say they're not. They're great phones, but they're not the best phones. They're not. They're just not.
I disagree.
They're not the best phones, just objectively. It'd be a miracle if they were. And they're
Can I ask a question just on this
the
tangent?
charger is different for no reason. I know they're changing that,
that's
so
true.
thank you.
Are they?
Yeah, they are. They're going to USB-C finally, as if the whole
USB-C.
world.
I already have USB-C.
Because you've got one of the new ones. They've changed it, but you know the Lightning port. It used
Oh,
to be.
that's like Apple's
That's-
own. Yeah, it's
that's
annoying because now everything
annoying.
I have is USB-C and my AirPods are Lightning and I don't have a Lightning
Yeah,
charger. and I'm like,
exactly. What are they doing? Anyway, phone
Sorry.
chat for another time.
I just wanted to ask one question
Go on.
because actually I don't know the answer to this. What do you do for FaceTime? Like, what do you use instead?
WhatsApp video call?
Oh, that's gross.
Is that gross?
A little bit gross.
I can't really.
Because I use FaceTime on a regular basis.
Who are you FaceTiming? I can't think of one person I would ever FaceTime.
My long distance boyfriend.
Ah. Sorry. Yep. Okay.
Do you know what
Got
I'm
it.
like?
Yeah.
And my mum when I'm down south, like my
yeah.
parents.
Yeah, those are the only people I'd FaceTime is my parents.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't. I don't know why I'm using the verb FaceTime because I'd just video call them on something else. There's loads. That's a silly example. There's loads of things you can do instead of FaceTime. Apple have got an ecosystem that have just like locked people into only buying iPhones. You can't switch now because you're in the ecosystem.
Yeah,
you've got
that's very
AirPods,
true.
you've got a MacBook.
Very, very
You're-
true.
you're locked in
Everything's
now.
on the iCloud. It's all that kind of.
Which
yeah.
to be fair, so am I. I'm locked in with like Google Drive and stuff.
Yeah.
YouTube Music, Google Maps, like it's all connected.
Sorry.
Google
Sorry.
Photos. Like,
Sorry, can we just have a little bit of a backtrack?
yeah.
YouTube Music. What the ever-loving fuck is that? YouTube Music?
Like the app. YouTube Music. You don't know what YouTube Music
No.
is?
What is you? What?
So it's like Spotify, but it's YouTube
Do you
Music.
pay for it?
About the same as Spotify.
I didn't know this existed.
You didn't know that YouTube Music
Genuinely
existed?
had no idea that this existed.
Yeah, it's a mute. I'll get it up for you. It's just what I use instead
One
of
of my
Spotify.
icks is listening to music on YouTube, and I know that Rob does that.
No, but this is like this is an app for it. So it's just called. Oh, my recap is here.
I love.
Shall I get my recap
yes,
live?
Spotify Wrapped. It's like the equivalent. I
Yeah,
would
but on
imagine, 'cause
YouTube
I
Music
love-
you get it every couple of months. So this is just for the last
Do
couple of months. So
you?
let's get my recap.
Oh, fun! I wish Spotify did that. Spotify, if you're listening.
It's
do
honestly YouTube Music, and I have Spotify on my phone as well.
Yeah.
Exclusively for podcasts. I don't
Yeah.
pay for premium or anything like that. Sorry, Spotify, if you're listening.
I
which
do. It's okay.
A lot of people
I'm
will be
balancing
listening
out.
on Spotify, so apologies to those people.
I do. It's okay.
I listen to the podcast on Spotify, but I don't
Okay.
have Spotify Premium.
I'm shaking. I've had
My
too much
my
caffeine.
recap isn't that interesting, to be honest, so I'm not going to go through it. It's
Oh.
just a lot of what you'd expect. Arctic
Boring.
Monkeys and Oasis and
Boring.
Griff and stuff. Right, anyway.
Okay.
What were we saying?
I was kind of-
YouTube
oh,
Music.
Oh, sorry. Listening. You were listening. I was not knowing what YouTube Music was. But
Yes.
The whole concept was
It's
we
an
were
app.
started on public
You
transport
get
etiquette.
you get YouTube with no ads, which is part of the reason I got it.
Oh, okay.
Because I watch a
okay.
lot of YouTube, so you get
Okay.
free, well, not free YouTube Premium,
Yeah,
but it's kind of
included.
yeah, and you get the music app. It's
I-
worth it, honestly.
Didn't know that. I guess it's kind of like Amazon Prime, and you get Amazon Music as well. I've never used Amazon Music. I have Amazon Prime. I have Amazon Music, but never used it.
Yeah,
And I don't use Apple Music. I don't really like Apple Music.
I thought that was just Spotify, to be honest.
No,
Didn't
no,
Apple
no.
buy Spotify?
I don't think so.
I think they did, but maybe they have
Well,
Apple
I think
Music
they're
as
two
well.
separate things.
Yeah.
But I've
Okay,
always been a
well-
Spotify girly. I love Spotify. All my playlists are on Spotify. I don't think I could leave Spotify.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
I don't want
fair
to.
enough.
I like it.
Fair enough.
I like Spotify.
Well, I imagine YouTube Music is very, very similar.
I would imagine so. I just didn't know it existed.
Right,
Anyway,
hit
sorry.
me with another ick.
Yes.
Oh, another thing. Sorry.
Go
one
on,
more thing.
go on.
It syncs. So like YouTube Music syncs your photos because it's Google Photos as well. So you can get little photo album music combination montages thing. It's nice, and it also because it's connected to your Google Maps. It's like, oh, you listen to this music here. You listen to this music here. So you've got it makes playlists for like based on where you are because it's all
I'm going to ask another silly question.
connected.
YouTube and Google are the same, are connected.
I
didn't
even
know that.
I don't even know what to say.
I
anymore.
genuinely didn't know that.
I don't even know what to say. Your Gmail account logs you into YouTube, doesn't it?
Of course. Oh my god, I've never actually made that connection in my brain.
YouTube is it's a Google product.
I didn't know that. I did not know that. Wow.
Yeah. There
I
you
am
go.
really jittery now because I've had too much caffeine.
You were today years
My
old when you
whole-
found out.
Honestly, my whole body has gone like, ooh, because I've had too much caffeine. So if I'm a bit weird,
I was
just
going to say,
just roll with it.
yeah, you seem
I've
very
gone like-
hyper. Rabid.
just turn into a zombie.
That was an ick right there. Hit me with your next ick.
Hit me with your rhythm stick.
Hit me with your next ick.
Using Snapchat as your main form of communication. I'm sorry. Grow the fuck up. You're an adult. Okay, I should clarify.
Now we're
if you're
talking.
over the age of, I don't know, 12, maybe slightly older than that. But
Now we are
because I did
talking.
use Snapchat as my main form of communication until I was probably about 18.
Oh, that's late.
No, it's not. 'Cause
Oh,
sixth form,
that's
think about
late.
it. Sixth form. During sixth form, Snapchat
Yeah, I
was
was
my main
already
form
I
of
was already
communication.
phasing it out by then.
See, I wasn't because we had like group chats and all that kind of stuff.
Horrible app. What a horrible app.
And
I'm
then
not
as
going to repeat
soon
my
as I
rant.
left, it was just like, okay, childhood is now over because I've left school. I'm going to use my phone like a normal human being. Like the concept,
Do I even still have Snapchat? That's
I
the
do, but I
question.
literally only talk to like one person on there.
Let's see.
One
search
human
for it.
being.
I do still
But-
have it.
The thought of like,
When was my last
for
message?
example, me and Rob, the thought of using Snapchat as our main form of communication makes me feel sick. Like, no,
Wow, it's not even telling
It's
me
not-
when my last message was.
it's not normal. So, like I say, I only use mine to message 2, maybe 3 people.
Yeah.
It's like 40 weeks ago.
Yeah, horrible.
51
Snapchat
weeks
is
ago.
is a weird app. If you're an
Yeah,
adult and you're
right.
using it, then I totally get that as an ick. Totally.
I don't get it. I don't get it. Rob doesn't even have Snapchat. He's too old, bless him.
Yeah.
But-
yeah, good for him. Good
Yeah,
for him.
good for him.
Well done, Rob.
Rah!
You're finally doing something right with your No, I'm joking.
Shit.
Right.
He is just too old. He was too old when it
My
came
next
out.
one is also social media related. We're in sync
We're
here.
in sync. I think it's because I'm
Having an Instagram account for your pet.
Yeah, icky. Not
You know what I
normal.
mean?
Not normal.
It's a bit like, okay, cute. I might even follow it. I follow a couple of animals, but
Mm.
I don't like the idea of them. You know when they write captions as
I was
the
gonna
pet?
say, yeah, I went here today with mummy.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't. I follow ones that will talk about their pet.
Yes.
Which I think is
Yes. And yeah. And it needs
acceptable.
to be like,
they need to have millions of followers.
I was gonna say it needs to be aesthetic. It needs to be like an Instagram account rather than just like Steve from down the road or Larry from Sound
Yeah.
putting pictures of his dog, being like,
You know what? We really give Steve and Larry a hard time as their bosses. You know,
I'm
they're
sorry,
our
Steve,
employees,
sorry, Larry.
and we really
They've gotta
throw
put
them
up
in the
with it.
mud.
Yeah, we pay their wages. It's okay.
Yeah, I know they
With the
are.
entire dollars that we've made from doing this.
Yeah, we.
Woo!
You know what? We
Quitting.
might bleep that. Yeah, having an Instagram account for their pets is an ick. I'll hit you with my last one. My last
Hit
ick.
me with your rhythm stick. I've already done that, but I'm bringing it back. Go on.
It's starting to become an ick in itself. Actually, doing that.
You're welcome.
People who don't like magic.
Oh, okay, yeah. I guess I could do people who don't like music in the same capacity.
But you don't come across people who don't like music. We had that one confession
I think you do.
last
you get
series on the
people- I think it's
podcast.
possibly more common than we give it credit for.
People who just like I don't get music. What's that about? Don't like it. That's no one does that. No one does that.
I
I've
guess,
never
but-
come across anyone who does that. Whereas I come across on a regular basis because part of my job I have to
Yeah.
ask people whether they want to see a magic trick because I'm a magician. That's what I do. You come across people who they don't like magic. They don't like it. It's like no, I don't like magic. You don't like witnessing the impossible right in front of you. You don't like the feeling of not knowing how something is done. A bit of childhood wonder. That feeling that you can't get from anywhere else. You don't like that. You don't like fun, is what you're saying. You don't like nice things. Get in the bin. But also, I totally get it because there's a lot of rubbish magicians.
I was just gonna say because
I see
we've
both
had
sides
this
of it.
conversation before. It's
Yep.
like people who don't like magic tend to have just seen bad magic.
Yeah.
So I get it with like people going, oh, I don't want to see any magic. Like
Put your wand away.
Put it away. Like if someone offered to like, if a stranger came up to me and was like, would you like to see a magic trick? I would probably be tempted to be like, no, thank you.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I know what good magic looks like. I've got it at my disposal. I could just ask Cavan
Oh,
or my
thank you.
dad
Thank you
to
very
be
much.
like, bitch, show me a trick. I don't need to see the average Joe try and do a sponge ball routine and it not work. You know, I don't need to see that in my life.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I can
yeah.
come at it from that angle.
That's
of
a
like,
niche one, but
don't
yeah,
try.
sponge balls, isn't
don't
it?
try because it won't work.
Yeah.
But if you're a good magician, then yeah, sure, go for it.
Yeah, I think it's. You know what? I'm going to say something quite arrogant here, but I think magic is difficult to be good at
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah.
because then
Really hard.
you can learn the tricks.
Really
You
hard.
can learn the tricks all day long.
Yeah.
And trust me, there's some stuff that I do that anyone could learn in 5 minutes.
Mhm.
I'm outing myself there. I perform it professionally, and it blows people's minds.
Yeah.
But you could do it if I taught you
Yeah.
in 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Some of it, not all of it, obviously. A couple of tricks, but.
The whole thing with
It's-
magic
it's-
is the performance.
It's the performance that a lot of people don't get. So, okay, I understand if you don't like magic, you've probably seen bad magicians. But there are some people who just flat out refuse to even give me a chance.
That's rude.
Yeah,
That's rude.
I had it-
Especially
it
when
yesterday.
you're doing a
I had it
job, when
yesterday.
you're doing a performance,
yeah,
and they go, no.
yeah. I had it yesterday. This guy was just like, I'm not even watching it. You're at the table right next to me showing these tricks. I'm not even going to watch it. He was just like, wasn't even making eye contact with the tricks. Nothing I can do except do it to everyone else. And you're just being a dick.
Yeah.
So yeah, those
That's a shame.
people
Those people can.
make me sick. They make me feel
How many have you
sick.
done of your
I'm
icks?
done now.
I've got 3 left.
Oh,
Because you keep doubling up.
sorry.
You keep doing one and then going, I'll hit you with another one. And then I go, hit me with your rhythm stick.
Go on.
How many times have I sung
Right,
that
fine.
song?
Hit me with 3 in a row then.
Okay, number 1. Can't do alone time. So this is very much like relationship based.
Okay.
If you can't be on your own for fucking 5 minutes, or even like, if I go, I'm going to go read a book or whatever, and you go, me, I'm like, get up, get out.
I feel like this is based on...
It is, yeah. Like if I'm busy, if I'm
like,
doing
if I just
something,
mouth who it is.
yes.
Okay, so one of Abby's exes, who I correctly guessed just then.
Yeah.
Buy tickets to The Honest Psychic. I got it right.
Yeah, you did. He's a psychic.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, and it's like
Can't
I'm doing
do alone
something,
time.
and they're like, it's like, fuck off. Especially when you're with another human. So, like, say for example, if we were doing this,
Oh, you did it in front of people. Oh,
if we were doing
that's
this,
that's horrible.
and like Rob came in and was like, oh, Emmy, me, and wouldn't leave, I'd be like, get out. You're
Rob,
done.
we're recording, man.
Get out.
Get out.
Get out.
He's actually over there now. He's crying. Look at him.
He is.
Look at him.
Yeah.
Grow up, man. You're
I think
nearly
he's
80,
actually
for
about half
God's
an hour
sake.
away on the
Sorry.
M6. But other than that, what did you just say? What did you just say? Say it again. Say it with his chest. I didn't hear it.
I was pretending that Rob was in the corner.
Yeah.
And I said, grow up, man. You're nearly 80, for God's sake.
Keep it in. Keep it in. I like it. I like
Sorry,
it.
I'm sorry, Rob. I'm sorry.
I'm sure we've mentioned before, but there is quite a big age gap between me and my boyfriend, and it is just a source of pure comedy, and I'm here for it.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
He's not nearly 80. He's
He's
only
not.
60.
The big 6-0.
Yeah, I like that one. All right,
Yeah.
go.
Next one, taking your top off in public, specifically for men. Put it back on, you fiend. No one needs to see it. You're not at a pool. If you're at a swimming pool, fair enough. But if you're walking down the street, grow up. Grow up.
I've had
Grow up.
I've had
You're not
lengthy
two.
conversations with friends of mine who might be listening. I've had lengthy conversations with them about this, about shirtless etiquette.
I hate it.
Because, yeah, you will get on, and it'll be like 26 degrees.
Yeah.
All right, warm, but nothing to write
No.
home about.
Put a wife
men with their
beater
tops
on.
on.
It's fine.
Tops
Like
on?
you say.
Get them off.
Take them off.
No,
No.
men with their tops off.
Yeah, vest top, wife beater, all that kind of thing, fine. Thin fabric. I don't give a
Wife
shit.
beater?
Yeah.
That's a horrible expression.
It's a name of a vest.
It's not a name of
I mean,
a
it's
vest.
not, but
It's
like
a-
everyone knows it as a
It's
wife
a
beater.
crude analogy for a vest.
It is. Anyway, those vests, fine. Thin fabric, don't care. Get your nipples out, don't care. As long as you've got something.
Just a shirt with
No,
holes
you can get
cut.
stringy vests that like
Yeah,
have your
that-
nips
okay.
out. If you're a gym lad, go for it. Don't care.
Fair.
But
fair.
keep something on because it's not. It's just
So when is it okay and when is it not okay? I'll
At
hit you
the
with a
beach.
situation. You
Go on,
deem
go
whether
on,
this is
go on.
acceptable or not.
shirt on or shirt off.
On a sweltering hot day in the park.
If you are stationary, shirt off. If you are moving, shirt on.
Put it there, brother. Yes, that is exactly my thinking as well. If you're stationary,
If you're sunbathing,
this is exactly
go
what
for
I
it.
said during this conversation
Yeah.
with my friends. If you're stationary,
Yeah.
but then as soon as you are
Going somewhere,
motor,
put it on. Put it on.
then yeah,
Put it on,
then
son.
put it on. Even if you're just walking just from there to there to get an
Yeah.
ice cream or whatever it is.
Yes.
Shirt on for that
Shirt
bit.
on.
And then when you're back down,
Shirt off.
shirt off again is fine. That's
Absolutely.
fine. Okay, I'll give you another situation.
Go on. I like this game.
Yeah. At a public outdoor swimming pool, but not swimming. You have no intention of swimming. But you
Yeah,
are...
shirt off.
Yeah,
if you
shirt
sat
off.
down, though,
Okay.
this is it.
Okay,
If you
right.
sat on a bed, a sunbed, or whatever, shirt off.
Okay, your team, your football team, have just won the Champions League. You're in a cold stadium in Berlin or something, I don't know, wherever the Champions League final's being held. You are there, and your team have just scored a last-minute winner.
As a celebration,
Yeah.
shirt off can be swung around, whatever, but then put it back on. Be respectful after the celebration.
Okay, I'm with you there
You know,
as
you
well.
can do the whole like
I'm with
woo round your head thing and
Yeah.
go woo. Don't care.
You see, the person
know,
I was
'cause
talking
it's like
to,
with the
they thought even if you're a
lionesses-
player, Even if you're a player, they were like, that's unacceptable. Taking your shirt off as a celebration, even as a player, they were like,
okay, no, that's silly. Because like it was like the Lionesses when she took her top off and everyone freaked the hell out because she had a sports bra on. And it's like, get over yourself. She's still got clothes on. Nothing about that is
you get
wrong.
a yellow card for it though in football. You take your shirt off, that's a yellow card offence.
Even with a celebration like of winning the game.
No matter what it is, you get a yellow card. There was a game recently.
What if it's
United
the end
in
of
the
the
FA.
game?
No, you get a yellow card anyway.
Even though the game's over.
You can get, I believe, I might be wrong about this. Depends on the
Because
competition.
mid-game,
You can get
this
a yellow
is where
card
I stand.
at any point during the footballing from the final whistle. Any time you can get a.
But that's what I mean. After the final
After
whistle.
the final whistle, I believe you still can get
okay.
a yellow or red card because it's not really about the game.
Yeah, fair enough. If you blow the whistle and then you turn around and punch someone in the face.
Yes.
Fair enough.
You can
red
still
card.
receive suspensions and whatever. Yeah. But there was a game, United game, a while ago in the FA Cup. We beat Liverpool. A player was already on a yellow card.
Oh, no.
Scored last minute to win.
Yeah.
Took their shirt off and like held
Yeah.
up the name. It was like a brilliant moment. But they got sent off because they got a second yellow card and they got sent off right at the end of the game.
Oh, what a shame.
Yeah.
That is a shame.
So they were
I
a bit
do-
gutted, but it was like
Yeah.
we've won, so it doesn't really
But
matter.
and like celebration, the shirt off celebration has to be the end of the match. It can't just be I've scored a goal. That's what you're paid to do, son. Don't take your shirt off.
Ooh.
You are literally paid to score goals. So you don't need a big woo celebration. That's when you've won.
It's got to be at the end, you
Got to be
think?
at the end.
Yeah.
You can have your celebration when you've
Okay.
scored the goal. Fair dues. But no shirts off. The shirt off is
It's happened. It's
icing
happened.
on the cake at the end of the game.
The reason it's a yellow card offence is because there was a moment, this is years and years ago, when
Yeah.
they introduced the yellow card rule. A
Yes.
player scored,
Yeah.
took their shirt off in celebration,
Yeah.
then the match restarted, and they were struggling to get their shirt back on, so they had to continue playing without their shirt for a little bit. They were literally holding their shirt, playing football, and it was
that,
ridiculous.
my friends, is why you don't do it
Yeah.
after you've scored a goal.
And so
Only
they-
at the end of the game when there's time to be able to gently put it back on.
Gently replace your shirt.
Okay, next one.
Final
last
one. Go on.
And this is specifically as a grown-ass man.
Okay.
Calling your mum every day.
What about as a woman? Sexist?
Okay, yeah, fair enough. As a woman as well.
Got you there.
Calling your mum every day. Different if your mum calls you. Still a bit of an ick, but like it's not your fault.
Yeah, okay.
But if you are
You're
actively
allowing it, though.
going,
You're
excuse
allowing
me, I'm
it.
just going to go phone my mother for my half-hour conversation with her every single day.
Yeah, that's a bit much. I don't know anyone who
Grow
does that though.
up.
I don't know any.
I
do.
do.
Do you?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
How interesting.
Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah, pretty sure.
Wow. Even if it's nearly every day. Again, it's a bit weird, isn't it?
Yeah. And would like
Yeah.
actively leave social situations to go, sorry, I'm just going to go call my mum.
Did he call her mummy?
I don't know.
So that's.
And I tell you who else I
stinks of-
feel
that
like
stinks
does
of
this. I
mummy
feel like who
behaviour.
else does this is
Really? I'm bleeping that. I'm bleeping that.
Bleep
That
that,
100%.
so fucking obvious.
100%
It would
being
be
bleeped.
so obvious who it was if you said that. Oh my god.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
just a joke for us.
Joke for us. Joke for
Yeah.
us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I understand.
Because like I
understand
appreciate
why
that
that's a bit weird.
Often, the reason why I say men only is because typically men have a different kind of relationship with their mums, I think.
All right, Oedipus.
No, but it is a bit Oedipus. And it's
Oh,
like, that's
really?
why I like Mummy's Boy.
Mm.
Like it's,
What if it's their dad?
yeah, normal, fine.
Every day.
Yeah,
it's
I would
still a
say
bit
it's
odd. I
more
think it's
acceptable.
still a little bit odd.
Like it's more acceptable for a woman to call, like a woman to phone their mum every day.
I think there's certain times of your life when it's okay.
Yes.
Like for instance, when I started uni,
Yes.
the first time
yes,
round I'm talking
yes,
when I lived.
Yes.
For those that don't
Completely
know,
acceptable.
I went to uni far away to begin with, dropped out, restarted again at a different uni. But first uni
Context.
time, first
Yeah.
round of
Yeah.
uni
Yeah.
that I failed
Yeah.
of my own accord, I called my parents every day while I was
Yes,
there.
100%. Yeah, and I totally get that. But it being like a scheduled thing of like, ooh, 7 o'clock is my phoning mummy time.
What are you talking about?
Exactly.
Every day, I can't think of that much to say.
Neither can I. And I fucking live with my parents.
You don't have that much to say to them, yeah.
Hi. Okay, leading on from that, actually, is also phoning your partner every day. Like, I'm in a long-distance relationship and I do not phone my partner every day.
Really?
No, I don't
think that's a
phone
lot
Rob every
more
day.
acceptable. I wouldn't call that
But,
an ick.
okay, so
I wouldn't call
I
that
need
an
to
ick.
give a really specific example without giving a really specific example. How do I do it? Uh...
Are you going to get someone in trouble or yourself in trouble here by saying this? Because it looks like you are.
I just think it's weird. Like, I just think it's weird. Like, okay. Oh, fuck it. They don't fucking listen to the podcast anyway. Fuck them. When you do shows as an actor, sometimes you get digs. So sometimes you have to live, like, with the cast whilst you're doing
right.
a show.
I thought you meant, like, punches. Digs. When's your birthday?
Happy birthday
21
to
digs.
you.
Is that what it used to be called? Digs? When you get
Digs,
punched
yeah,
on your
theatre
birthday?
digs.
Yeah.
Oh,
Birthday
sorry. I
digs.
thought you were asking me about the
Birthday
theatre
digs. Birthday digs. That was what it was called when you got punched at school.
Maybe. I don't know.
If you turned 14 at school, you'd
Yeah.
get like birthday digs and they'd punch
Yes,
you 14
yeah,
times.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Not that. Other
But
types of
theatre
digs.
digs is like your accommodation when you're doing a show.
Gotcha.
And you know, sometimes you get that. And there was a digs that I was in where one of the cast members would again remove himself from social situations to go and phone his girlfriend and would be gone for like an hour. And like, fair enough, but every day is not necessary. It's not necessary.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I
I'm
find
like
that
on it. I really
icky.
don't think
I'm
that's
sorry,
an ick.
but it was like, oh, I have to go because otherwise she'll be sad that I've not phoned her. Fuck off.
Just do it once you've gone to bed.
I'm sorry,
Like,
if
stay
Rob
up
was,
late in
if
your own
Rob
bedroom.
was phoning me every single day, I'd be like, goodbye, sir.
Really?
I'm done. Yeah,
Wow.
done. Even long distance, I'd say we probably phone call once a week, maybe twice a week at a
Really?
push. Yeah, just don't need to.
Wow.
Just don't need to.
How
we
new
text
was this
every
couple?
day. Not new at all.
Oh, okay.
Like a good
Right.
year, 2 years
Okay.
into their
I was going to say, if
relationship.
you're in a new couple, maybe
Yeah.
it's a bit exciting.
I just
You
found
want
it
to
odd.
Keep it alive, keep it fresh.
Yeah. And I
don't,
get it.
I don't think
wouldn't
it's a bad thing, but I wouldn't remove myself from a social situation.
This
I'd
is
do
the
it once everyone's gone to bed. I would just stay up
Yeah.
a bit later and call them then.
I don't.
When
get
you're
it.
not interrupting anyone's
Yeah.
life.
Yeah.
But being like, sorry, I have to go.
Yeah. And also the concept of
That's-
like, my
yeah,
partner will
that's
be upset if I
unusual.
don't phone them every day. Get out. Get out of that relationship. No, joking. But like, I would hate that. And it's a personal ick. Some people might love that. Some people might be like, I need to talk to my baby every day. Fuck off. Quite frankly, fuck off. Even when I
been
was like
swearing
living
a
with
lot in
Rob.
this episode.
Sorry. It's because I'm like, I need food. I've had so much caffeine that
Yeah,
I'm like,
I'm hungry as well. We'll get food afterwards.
we'll get food. But yeah, even when I'm like living together, sometimes I'm just like, just leave me alone. And he gets that as well, and that's why we work together. You know, I don't do with people who are like that. You know, it's
I
like
get it.
us.
I
We've
get it.
been friends for 12 years. We have gone months and months and months without even fucking talking to each other, texting each other, whatever.
Yeah,
It does not
I
change
wish
our
it was
relationship.
longer.
Yeah, it does not change our relationship in any way, shape, or form.
No.
And we are not less friends because of that.
Have
But,
we
like-
ever, in our friendship, called each other?
I don't think we've ever like actually gone, hiya, how you doing?
I think
It's
sitting down for a
never-
Zoom call is different.
Yeah,
though.
it's never
Yeah.
been like a spur of the moment. Hiya, just phoning for a catch up. It's always
No,
been
no,
are you free for
never.
a call tomorrow at this time?
Yes. Oh, yeah. I would never. I don't think I would ever call anyone just to spur the
No,
moment.
I don't think so. No, even Rob. I'm like,
If
sometimes I'm like,
someone did that to me, I'd be like,
hello?
go away.
Yeah.
What are you calling me for?
this is, yeah, I feel this is a generational thing there as well.
Really is. It
of
really
being
is.
like, text,
text in
always
advance.
text.
Yeah.
and if you can't text, make it like, can I call you? Is it okay if I call you? Can I call you in 5?
My girlfriend, a few years ago, received a call from someone that they hardly knew in high school, like years after they knew them, and I'll tell you who it is.
Please.
It is. I'm just going to mouth to
Yeah.
Abby who it is.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I
okay.
know. How-
I'd forgotten that person existed. B, what?
Yeah, how random. How close were they in school? Not at all is the answer. They hardly knew
I
each
feel like
other.
I was probably closer.
Yes, yeah, I
than
feel like you were.
Hannah.
So
And that's saying something because I
random.
was not close to this person.
No, you were
But
not
I-
even
no.
friends with them.
No.
You were distantly knew them.
But I think I
And would
would
occasionally
hang
talk
out with
to
them
them.
occasionally.
Yeah, and they just called out of the blue, like, "Hey, how's life? Like, what's going on?"
That's really
And wanted like a long phone call,
really,
and she was just like, "Sorry, who is this? Like, obviously you're not saved as a contact. I don't really know you. Like, who even are you?" kind of thing. And they wanted a long chat. How bizarre is that?
odd.
Oddball behaviour, right?
Oddball behaviour.
Imagine me just calling, I don't know, think of someone random who won't mind being mentioned on the podcast. Think of someone random who I knew in high school. And I will call them right now if they're still in my phone. I'll do it live on air. Think of someone.
I'm just gonna say, glug glug glug.
Oh no, I don't have their number.
God damn it!
I don't have their number.
Sophie
A
Parker.
nickname of
Sophie Parker.
Sophie Parker. I might have Sophie Parker's number.
Go
And I
on,
don't
give her a buzz.
I don't-
She's in like the bloody Caribbean.
This is such,
Caribbean
this is
sea.
such anxiety.
Oh, I love Sophie. I'd love to chat to Sophie.
Right,
you know,
let's go. See
and
if
she
I
would
have her
not be
number.
mind being called out. Not called out.
Let's
Where is
see.
she? Do you think we can tell by hearing?
I
She was
have her
in
number.
Norway
I
last
have
time
her
I checked.
number.
Oh my god, phone her. Phone her. She's in Norway. You might.
How do
she
you
might-
know she's in Norway?
Because she posted it on her social media.
Yeah, lovely human being. Well, I can't just
Meeting.
call her out of the blue.
Oh, she's on a turnaround. Yeah, she's in
I
Norway.
can't call her out of the blue. I'm sorry,
Aw.
Sophie. I just don't know how
Sorry.
we got onto that. That's random. What a great... I can't believe I have her number. She's probably changed her phone number.
Have
But
I
anyway,
got her number? Surely
you
I've
must
got her
do.
number.
If
I'll
you
be really
do,
sad.
if you do, call her right now.
But if you're not Ferdigo, I'm not Ferdigo. Oh, I do have her.
Call her.
Should I?
She might not pick up.
Yeah, but what if she does?
Then just be like, "Hey, we're recording a podcast. We just thought about you. I'm here with Cavan. How's travels?
She's gonna be like, "Who the
How's
fuck
life?
are you?"
We'll do a live phone in on the pod.
I'm scared. Should I do it?
Yeah, go on. You actually doing it?
Welcome to the EE voicemail.
God damn
I'm
it.
sorry, but the person you...
God damn
She'll
it.
get a missed call.
She'll get a missed call.
She's probably in the middle of the ocean
She's
with no
in
signal.
the middle of the ocean. I'm
Yeah.
telling you. She's
All
in
right.
Norway.
Well, that's that episode anyway. Thank you for listening. What an anticlimax of an ending.
no, it's not.
I hope you enjoyed this one.
It was really fun.
it
We
was.
might do more of this,
Yeah.
like reacting to that kind of thing. Not reacting. You know what I mean.
Coming up with that
I'm
kind of
so tired.
thing. Do you want to go get a Nando's?
Yes, let's go get
With-
cheeky Nando's.
With your boyfriend and my
Oh,
girlfriend.
double date. We're going on a Nando's double date.
We
and
are,
I'm very
we are.
excited.
We'll tell you
very
all about it.
excited.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.